ゲーム
Oh, who made that one?
The other day I was taking my daughter to a toy store downtown, and I got reminded of a job I did towards the end of last year that I'd forgotten all about. An agency here in Japan approached me about making a song for a Pokemon commercial. I didn't know so much about Pokemon when I was growing up. I think it came to the US when I was a little bit older. But once I moved here to Japan, I saw it everywhere. And now I have 2 kids and they love it. It's on their bread that they want to eat in the morning. They have cookies. It's on their tissues that they take to school. And the towels, Pokemon origamis. When you do this kind of commercial project, you usually get something called a brief. And basically the brief is a set of guidelines about what they're looking for in the music for this instance. And what they really wanted this time was a sense of chaotic playfulness. They almost wanted to feel like the inside of a toy store where there are instruments all around and kids are going crazy. But to keep it melodic and to give the story a sense of structure. So the other parts of the brief included wanting to have a break at about 24 seconds whenever it zooms in on the main character and she shows the card that she found in the package. To get this sense of playfulness, I decided to use a Suzuki Andes, which is one of my favorite and also silliest instruments I've ever heard. It sounds like this. So it looks kind of like a pianica or a melodica, but it sounds like a recorder. And then also, to really make it sound naive, not too professional, I found this wood. My friend has a furniture shop kind of in our neighborhood, and he gave me some scraps of different types of wood he had been using to make sofas and chairs. So they're all about the same length, but depending on the thickness and the type of wood, they sound quite different. I sampled these into Ableton and then played it with a keyboard so that it would be in key with the rest of the song. I also sampled some other toy instruments like this funny little drum and a toy piano. When you do this kind of commercial project, you usually have to do a few different demos. In this case, I did 4 of them, an A, a B, C, and a D. If you're interested, I'll play all of them here so that you can hear what they sounded like. Here's A. Here's B. C sounded like this. And D was an arrangement of the Pokemon card game rules song. There are usually some kind of weird rules here about who can post the videos on their own accounts. So I can't put the whole video right here on account, but I'm going to put a link to it right here. Is that working? Somewhere over here. And here's a video of my daughter watching it on TV at our house.
みんな集めた？集めた。これ世界に100枚しかないんだよ。すごっ。ピカチュウいっぱい。これ伝説のポケモンだよ。すずちゃんは？ EV 集めた V。やるか。君はどう集める？ポケモンカードゲーム。
Oh, who made that one? Let me know if you're interested in hearing about this kind of work stuff more in the future. I know different people have different opinions about it, but it's how we pay to keep the studio and to keep our kids' bellies full of that Pokemon bread. And if you want, let me know if you're interested in me sampling this, tuning it up and putting it into like Ableton and Contact Patches in the future too. That might be something cool to think about. Other than that, hope you have a good week. Later.